a person can lose faith in themselves. But the good news is that this belief system can be rebuilt and even improved. In life, every person needs to succeed and achieve certain goals. Some people struggle to fulfill these needs, others do not take any steps. For example, when Sylvester Stallone was living in poverty, he approached many directors to sell the script for the movie Rocky, which he had written, but they all rejected him. Finally, one director liked the script and offered him $300,000, but Stallone believed in himself so much that he said he would refuse the offer if he didn't play the lead role, and he really refused. As a result, Rocky, in which he played the lead, made him many times more money than he was offered. There are people in the world with this kind of fighting spirit, but there are also people who are not able to fight, or rather do not fight at all, even in the face of the smallest difficulties. Imagine, for example, if someone never joined a gym because he believed he would never get the fit body of his dreams. Yes, believing in yourself is not a guarantee that you will achieve everything. However, a person who does not believe in themselves is a loser from the very beginning. Of course, it is not always your fault that you have weak self-belief and that you are in such a state. In other words, reasons beyond your control and growing up in different environments can affect your belief system. Unhappy homes. Growing up in an unhappy home can reduce a person's self-belief. This is because the way you are treated by others as children, especially by your family, greatly influences the way you see yourself. Negative peers. Being surrounded by people who constantly discourage you and make you feel like you are not good enough can make you lose confidence in yourself. Bad decisions. Some bad decisions in the past can affect your self-belief and make you doubt your ability to make decisions in the future. We have said that it is not your fault, but it is your fault if you are not doing something about increasing self-belief. Self-belief is having the awareness that I can do it, I can achieve it towards a task, action, or goal. This belief mobilizes people, encourages them to try, to push, and ultimately to succeed. Therefore, there is a strong link between believing in oneself and achieving. Believing in oneself should not just be in words. It is necessary to sincerely believe and take action with the right steps. Again, I am saying that people who believe and trust in themselves infinitely may fail many times, but these failures are incomparably more valuable than the failures experienced by non-believers. Because they learn from each failure and continue to do their best, believing that they will be more successful in their next attempts. How to increase self-belief. Know who you want to be. Think about what you want to do. List it out and choose to focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses, to achieve it. Use visualization. Visualization motivates you to get started. It also helps to reduce anxiety and boost your self-confidence. To get started, you can visualize what your life will ideally look like a year from now and believe that you have the potential to make it happen. Affirm yourself. Self-affirmation is a powerful tool to boost your self-belief. If you see yourself as one of the important people, you will certainly act like one. I am worthy of everything I want. I am smart enough to achieve my goals. I deserve the best that life has to offer, and I will make a daily effort to meet a specific desire and a specific goal to experience the best things. Just these 4 uplifting sentences can help you feel ready to conquer the world every day. Face your fears. An effective way to develop self-belief is to face your fears. You don't have to face them all at once or choose the scariest one. You can choose to start slowly. Start by finding the source of your self-doubt and dealing with it. Once you face it and banish your fears, you will never doubt yourself about it again. Call out your inner critic. If you are your own critic, your confidence cannot be regained unless you turn off the criticizing voice in your head. Often a lack of self-belief is the result of an overactive inner critic. It is very important to address your inner critic, because until you do, you may continue to undermine your abilities and settle for less than you deserve. So when your inner critic asks you, why would they choose you for the job? Ask yourself, why wouldn't they choose you? This kind of approach to yourself in all things will turn off your inner critic and build your self-belief tremendously. Prepare to win. Before you take a step towards your goals and objectives, make sure you are ready to win. Taking things as a passing fancy often results in failure. Instead, study hard for that exam, prepare to give your best answers in that interview, make an impressive presentation for that meeting, and never allow negative thoughts to enter your mind. Take care of yourself. To improve your self-belief, you need to take care of yourself, not just mentally and emotionally. Physical care can go a long way to affect your mental and emotional health, and looking and feeling good will definitely help you boost your self-confidence. Cut off contact with negative people. Cut off contact with friends whose words and actions make you feel worthless or not good enough. This is because keeping such people around will destroy any effort you make to rebuild your self-esteem. Comparison with others. Never compare yourself with other people because every person is special and everyone has a unique talent. Everyone has their own goals, their own strategies to achieve those goals, but the main thing that unites everyone is faith. Belief is the most superpower within a human being, and by using it correctly, you can do anything that is possible. Sometimes some events can take your belief captive, but the important thing is to control it and regain it.